There's big amounts of sweet gale up here. I have picked a lot for aquavits the recent years, but I don't need any today, but it just smells so good. Oh. Look here. I was afraid that it was a little too dry. You can hear it's really dry. But here's the first chanterelle. And if I can find one, I bet you I can find more. So hopefully the pasta is gonna be extra delicious tonight. And blueberries for my oatmeal tomorrow. This is just good. Really good. Not this room. So let's look at the damage. On my way here, I found out that my water bladder wasn't tightened proper, so it's been pouring a little water into my bag and my sleeping bag, so I had to take it out to dry it on the way. And now I think I'll just pull out everything and see how bad it is. My jacket took almost everything. Luckily this dries pretty fast. This is also a little bit wet, but luckily not that bad. I do have some dirt in my backpack, I don't know why. But it's this here. I didn't tighten the lid proper, so that's a do-over for another time. It was raining a bit just before, but it looks like it's cleared up now, so that's nice. I can wait with the top. Good enough. It's pretty damn nice. I discovered this before my sleeping bag was completely drenched. That wouldn't have been good. So time to pitch the tent and then have a little beer, I think. Sit back, relax, enjoy this beautiful place. Look at it. You know, pines as long as the eye reaches. This is my favorite kind of landscape, you know, pine forests. This is it's just awesome. It's not natural forest. It's been planted. We're on the west coast, and it's been planted so that. See if I can spot some animals out in the meadow. It's been planted so you'll avoid all the sand, you know, moving inland. So this forest here is man-made, but it doesn't make it less beautiful. I forgot my binoculars. That sucks. of this tent. So it's very simple, but there is some cool details. This here, a little cup that you can, raise the top lid with, and just a little thing that it's secured over here, so all these doesn't get, tangled up when it's folded together. It's just a little detail, but it's really, really cool. It isn't the first time I sleep here. Last time I was here, I slept right here with my son. He was in a hammock between the trees. I put up my wet clothes in, and normally usually I do like everybody else, leave no trace, except one thing. This here is a cigar butt, and this is mine. I leave these. I read that it was a disgrace to the cigar, or the maker of the cigar, to squash them like you do with a cigarette. So I let them burn out, of course, and then I leave them as a little reminder of the places I stay, and as a little, token for nature. It is only tobacco leaves, so there's nothing harmful in that. But it's always, fun to see a little souvenir from the last time you were here. Now I'm gonna kick back a little bit. I think I'm gonna find my pipe, and then after this glass of beer, I think I'll head out and hunt for chanterelles. And later I'm gonna go out, I think, see if I can find a good load of blueberries for my porridge tomorrow. There was a lot of blueberries on the way, so that shouldn't be a problem. Before I go, I want to show you something. My good friends at Puma, they sent me a new knife, and This one is one of the more special knives. One of them I've looked at for quite a while. It had a shape that I couldn't really find out if I really loved it or it was just a little too special. But it's designed for hunting, but I think you know, if it's a good knife for cutting, it's often also a good knife for what I use knives for, at least in this size. It is this here, the Puma Weitwerk. Yeah. And it has, as you can see, a really, sorry, it has, as you can see, a very special shape. I don't know if I say it right, but it's one of the most ergonomic, good knives. You know, it's just, you have such a good grip on it. It's 11 centimeters long, and it's a little more than, you know, most camp knives. They're 10, and it just seems a lot bigger. But it is just, it's really a nice knife. 3 millimeters, I think, wide, and that's just, you know, really good for cutting. And it's in so many ways you can, you know, hold on to this. It's just, this is just, you know, a phenomenal knife. It's really a nice knife. I have some dark clouds coming in over, so I think I'm just gonna put everything into the tent, and then let's go see if we can find more of the delicious mushrooms. First one in the pot. Here you can see the tent right there, and it isn't gonna be a problem finding berries for my breakfast, that's for sure. Cranes out there. Shame I forgot my binoculars. Not that many chanterelles, but a couple of army socks. There's one over there as well. That's also a found. Not a good one, but something at least. So I'm back at camp. The battery on the camera went out, and I didn't bring a spare one. But one fucking chanterelle. That's the only one I found on the way in. I think I would rather be without it because it led me to believe there was more. But yeah, this isn't gonna spice up my dinner that much. I just think I'm gonna leave it next to me as a taunt for nature, you know. Sometimes you get some, sometimes you don't. I think it's just too dry. All too dry, so but at least there's a good portion of blueberries. So met a guy out here. Never met anybody out here before, but a nice guy. Sat down, had a beer and a good talk. He had a whole bag of chanterelles, that motherfucker. I still only have one, but it started to rain, so I'm gonna put up a tarp and cook some dinner. Good thing I brought a tarp. Still bugs me that I didn't find any chanterelles other than the one, but that's how it is. Lately, I've been watching a lot of old Sergio Leone Western films, you know, with the guy with no name, a man with no name, Clint Eastwood. After seeing that, I went down to my local liquor store and picked up a bottle of mezcal because you know that's what they drink, and that shit's just really, really good. Oh, there's a shriek right out there. Nice. Oh. So, couldn't find any mushrooms. I tried. Cheers. Mm. is nice. It's about exactly what I needed. A day with nothing to do besides just walking back and forth, enjoying all of this. Yep. Oh, morning. This is how I always start my day when I'm out camping. A cup of coffee while I'm still in my sleeping bag. That's just, my favorite way to start the day. Oh, I think it's time to get a pipe with that coffee. out on that top there. That's a shriek. I'll try to change my lens. That's a little better with that lens. It flew now. It's full of shrieks and deer, cranes out there. I haven't slipped up here and haven't seen shrieks for like several times, sitting out there in the pine trees out on the meadow. There it was again. I really just love this place here. Such a beauty, and normally there's nobody here. As I said, I met somebody yesterday. It was kind of special because I've never seen anybody come up here. But he was a nice guy. We shared a beer, and I saw his ginormous harvest of chanterelles. But he had hiked for like 20 kilometers through the forest. So that's more than my hour of trying to find something. It's one of my favorite things, you know, start the morning with a pipe or cigar. And I usually don't smoke. I don't smoke, you know, in the normal days. I only smoke when I'm out here or, you know, doing something special. I'm pretty sure I need to make myself another cup of coffee. It's a good thing I kept the tarp up. I think I'm gonna pull out some of the stuff from the tent so I can get packing and get some breakfast before long. There. Note to self, never leave the house without a tarp. It's fucking wonderful. I don't think I ever go out without a tarp. Both for sun cover, but also, as you can hear, for rain. But there's also like the cozy vibe in having a roof over your head. Just to like mark, here's your camp. I like that a lot. I can hear cranes out in the distance. What do you say? How nice is this?